Welcome to part 1 of my brand new Handmade Business Series. Do you love the idea of turning your passion for handmade items into a profitable business? Or have you been dreaming of starting a small business from home but don't know where to begin? Well, you are in the right place. In my last video, I shared 50 handmade business ideas for 2025, and the response was incredible. So many of you asked for detailed tutorials, and I thought, why not? I am launching a 10-part series where each video will walk you through a handmade business step by step. We will cover everything from making the product from scratch to turning it into a profitable business. So make sure to stick around till the end. Today we're starting with candles, one of the easiest and most rewarding business to begin. Get cozy, grab your notebook, and let's turn your creativity into cash flow. But first, why candles, you ask? Well, candles are more than just a source of light. They represent comfort, self-care, and celebration. The global candle market is expected to hit over $10 billion by 2025. Yes, billion with a B. You can start with as little as $100 if you are on a tight budget. But if you want to go all out with premium ingredients and aesthetic packaging, a budget of $300 to $500 will set you up for a luxurious candle business. So whether you are starting small or dreaming big, this business has something for everyone. My motto behind this channel is to start small and dream big. And follow me on Instagram where I'll share a free candle making checklist that you'll definitely need to start your candle business. Okay lovelies, first things first, we need the essentials. Here's your complete checklist to get started. Wax, wicks, dyes, molds and jars, thermometer, packaging supplies. If you are in the US, I highly recommend starting with this Amazon Candle Starter Kit. It's a complete package and super convenient. You will find the link in the description box. For my non-US audience, especially my Asian fellows, I have been exploring Temu. A few days ago, I bought some items and I loved them. So, for candle making essentials, let's explore Temu. Starting with wax, I prefer soy wax, and there are tons of sellers offering it. I have decided on this one. Next, we need wicks, fragrances, and a few dyes. Actually, I already have some on hand. Now, the most exciting part, molds. I love molds. They're so cute and it's incredibly satisfying to pour your candle out of them. I'll also add a few glass jars for different styles of candles. Lastly, these packaging supplies look great and are budget friendly, so I'll buy those too. That's it. I'll catch you once everything arrives. Meanwhile, let's create the best logos and name of your brand. If you're running a small business or even just thinking about starting one, listen up. One of the first things you'll need is solid branding. And let's be real. Not all of us are graphic designers. That's where design.com comes in. I personally use design.com for all my branding. It's simple, beginner friendly, and helps you create professional logos in minutes. Here I am designing a minimalist logo that matches the cozy, aesthetic vibe of my candles. Once done, I'll use this branding on packaging, stickers, and on social media. Honestly, I wish I had something like this when I started. Design.com makes branding effortless, so you can focus on actually growing your business instead of spending hours tweaking designs. If you want to give it a try, head over to design.com, enter your business name, and start creating your dream logo. Now let's make candles. Okay, everything has arrived and I can't wait to make aesthetic, creative candles. Let's first arrange them and check everything off the list. First, we have soy wax. This is one of the best waxes because it burns clean, lasts longer, and doesn't release toxins like paraffin wax. Then we have wicks. These cotton wicks are pre-waxed, which helps them burn better. If you want a stronger scent throw, wooden wicks are great options too. For fragrance, I am using rose and coffee. But you can experiment with lavender, vanilla, sandalwood, or even essential oils for a more natural scent. Lastly, you need jars or molds. Glass jars are classic choices, but silicone molds can be great for aesthetic shapes. And of course, to make things more fun, I'm adding natural dye to customize my candles. Other than that, we need some basics like a thermometer, weight machine, gloves, and a heat gun. For packaging, you can use personalized wrapping paper, boxes, customized stickers, thank you cards, ribbons, etc. Now let's make candles. First, I recommend making your candles in an open space. Also cover your workspace with extra paper or a rough piece of cloth. And don't forget gloves. Without these precautions, your space will be a mess. Trust me, you'll regret it. Now that we have taken all the necessary precautions, let's melt our wax. This is the trickiest part. You don't want to overheat it. You can melt your wax in a double boiler, which is the best but also the most expensive method. Another way is to use two big bowls. Place one directly on the stove and fill it with water. Then place the second bowl inside the hot water. This method allows the wax to melt gently. But I have this wax melting machine and I am using it because it's more convenient. I just add my wax into the pot, press on, and it starts melting. It also has temperature control knob that lets me adjust the heat level. Important: the temperature should not exceed 170 Fahrenheit. Also, make sure to stir continuously while melting to prevent air bubbles. Here's another trick you might not have seen before. Use 3 to 5 gram of stearic acid and 0.5 to 2 gram of viper during the melting phase. Now let me tell you why it's necessary. These are additives that will make your candles stronger. They prevent breakage during molding, enhance scent throw, reduce black smoke, and improve heat resistance. For 100 gram of wax, use 3 to 5 gram of stearic acid and 0.5 to 2 gram of viper. Trust me, it will change the game. Once the wax is fully melted, let it cool to around 140 Fahrenheit. Then add your desired fragrance and dye. Make sure to stir properly. This removes air bubbles and gives your candles a smoother finish once set. For this step, I am using rose essentials oil for a calming scent. If you're using dye, now is the time to add it for a vibrant colors. I'm using red for these two heart candles, and for the bubble candles, I'll make them white. Before pouring the wax into the molds, secure the wick in the center using a wick holder or tape. Now let's pour the wax into the molds and gently tap them to release any air bubbles. Allow the candles to cool and set for 24 hours. The wax takes a few hours to fully set, and the longer you cure it, the stronger the scent will be. A small mistake that's often overlooked is protecting the wax from dust during the melting or setting phase. Most of the time we can't see dust particles, but wax catches them easily. So make sure to cover the wax while it's melting or setting. Otherwise your candle will look rough. Now, I'll make different jar candles to show you how versatile this craft can be. First, I'll clean the jars properly, then secure the wick in the center. Next, I'm pouring the wax into jars. Slow pouring helps avoid air bubbles and creates a smooth surface. Lastly, I want to create a matcha and an iced coffee candle. These candles are really popular these days, so I'm excited to see how they turn out. To make them, we just need one more ingredient: gel wax. You can cut it directly into cubes, or if you want a neater look, you can melt it and pour it into a cube-shaped mold. But I am cutting it into ice cube shapes myself. Here they are. Now I'll add the wick, place these beautiful ice cubes and pour in the white melted wax. Once it hardens slightly, I'll add the green colored candle wax and mix it from the sides for a better blended color tone. Next, we'll make the iced coffee candle the same way as the matcha candle. Now we will wait a bit for the final results. Once set, trim the wicks to 1/4 inch for a perfect burn. And ta-da! Here they are. I'm loving it. This one is definitely going on my bedside table. There are few minor details to keep in mind. After your candle is done, make sure to poke small holes like this with a needle to let the air escape. Then use a heat gun to slightly melt the top layer so it evens out. This ensures the candle bed melts smoothly and prevents rough edges when burning. If you have made it this far, don't forget to subscribe. I have more exciting handmade product tutorials coming up that you can turn into a profitable business. Now, moving forward, let's pack them beautifully with thank you cards, stickers, and ribbon bows. Presentation matters, lovelies. It's your first impression as a seller. Let's start packing these cute ones. You can use either a paper or a piece of net fabric. I'm using net fabric. Make sure it's not too big or too small, otherwise it won't look good. I'll also trim the rough edges now. That's it. It's looking so good. Now let's pack these glass jar candles. You can use such paper stickers to prevent dust from settling on the candles. A little precaution sticker or instruction card would also be a great addition. Now, I'm using this paper to wrap them up, making sure to cut it properly so it's not too short. Make sure to pack them securely to prevent the glass from breaking during delivery. Next, we have this box. First, we'll add some shredded paper, then place the candles inside. Now, I'll add a thank you card for my lovely buyers. Close the box and finish it off with a cute sticker on top. And that's it. They are ready to be delivered. Here are some inspirations for you guys. Make sure to use premium quality packaging that matches your brand's aesthetic. Now that our candles are ready, let's talk about selling them online and turning this into a real business. First, branding is key. I created my logo, business cards, and website theme effortlessly using design.com. Just enter your ideas, choose a theme, and customize the details to match your brand's aesthetic. It's that simple. In no time, you'll have a professional logo ready to showcase your candle business. Having your own website gives you full control over pricing, branding, and the customer experience. But if you're not ready to launch one just yet, don't worry. Social media platforms like Instagram, TikTok, and Pinterest are great for building a brand and generating organic sales. Short videos showcasing your candles can go viral and attract customers. Just create a business account, post engaging content, and connect with potential buyers through reels, stories, and aesthetic product photos. People love behind the scenes content, so share your candle making process, packaging, and customer reviews to build trust. Here are some really cool Instagram pages I love. Creativity has no limits, so make sure to be creative with your content too. Now, if you want to reach an even bigger audience, platforms like Etsy and Amazon are perfect. Etsy is a go-to place for handmade products. Handmade candles on Etsy sell for $15 to $40 each, while the production cost is often less than $5 per candle. That means the profit margins are huge. Meanwhile, Amazon gives you access to millions of buyers. Simply create a seller account, list your candles, and optimize your product description with the right keywords to attract more customers. The key is to experiment with different platforms and see what works best for you. Maybe you love selling through social media, or perhaps Etsy will be your main source of sales. Try different strategies, stay consistent, and find what fits your brand. If you want me to make detailed videos on how to sell on Etsy, Amazon, or social media, let me know in the comments. I would love to create step-by-step tutorials to help you grow your business. Before we wrap up, here are a few quick tips. Always test burn your candles to ensure they perform well. Use high-quality fragrance oils for a strong scent throw. Experiment with unique molds and colors to stand out in the market. Remember, have fun with the process. Candle making is as therapeutic as it is rewarding. And that's it. We started with simple wax and turned it into a beautiful candle. If you have ever thought about starting a handmade business, this is your sign. I'll be sharing more tutorials like this. So if you want to learn about pricing, packaging, and marketing, make sure to subscribe. And let me know in the comments, what candle scent would you create first? Don't forget to follow me on Instagram for a step-by-step checklist for candle making. Also, if you want to see more candle designs, you can check out these videos for better understanding. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next episode. Bye!